Hi, my name is Jasmine Stir, and back in 2015, when I was a senior in college, my GI disorder progressed badly enough to where I needed to have a feeding tube placed to survive, to get enough nutrition and to get my medication. And I thought at the time that that was going to be the end of things, that having a feeding tube was going to ruin my life, when in reality it saved my life and allowed me to do everything that I've done in my 20s, and as I will keep doing in the future. But it also created another problem, and that problem is the skin breakdown from the leakage from my feeding tube. The feeding tube leaks around the site, and while it prevents water from getting in or anything else from getting in, bile and gastric fluid seeps out, and that's not great. I tried everything on the market, and nothing worked to help. There are barrier creams available, but those just treat a problem instead of getting to the root of the problem. They heal your skin, but the damage keeps happening because skin keeps breaking down from leakage. There are some powders on the market that are developed for ostomy bags, but those crusted up and clung to my skin. They burned, created a burning sensation on the very raw skin, and they just didn't work for me. So I put my chemistry knowledge to the test, and I created this. This is my powder that I call Stoma Saver. So it's a very soft powder, and I apply it around the base of the feeding tube, which I'll show my routine in a video as well. But it's a very soft powder, and it soaks up more than twice its weight in volume of fluid that leaks out. So I pour a little bit around my stoma, and it soaks up the leakage, pulls it away from my skin, and keeps my skin dry all day. And that's allowed my skin to heal and to be healthy again, and to not have a constant pain from a burning sensation from the breakdown. It was kind of like living with a chemical burn all the time, and that got really old really fast, and it was just constant pain that medication didn't really help. To sort of show a bit about how it works, as you can see, I put a couple drops of water, and it won't leak. It soaks up all of the fluid because I intentionally designed this powder to be able to gel up, to pull the fluid away from the skin so that it doesn't continue to burn, and to gel up and then easily be able to wipe away. That way, at the end of the day, when it's all waterlogged, you can just wipe it away, it won't stick to your skin, and it solved the problem. And now I want to get this out onto the market to help other people, because there are millions of people throughout the years that have had feeding tubes, that will have feeding tubes, that have to live with this every day. And I can tell you from experience, having lived with this for a long time, it gets old.